Dear heavenly daughter, I see you with attentive eyes, knowing your heart and the paths you walk. What you feel is not invisible to heaven, and the weight you carry has been realized. A warning came to me, a sacred warning that I can no longer silence. There is something in you that cries out for attention, a sign that has manifested, something that needs to be taken care of urgently, before it turns into something deeper. It is not fear that I want to convey to you, but rather the importance of listening to the messages that your body, mind, and spirit have been sending. Heaven whispers to you to turn to the care of yourself, before what is silent becomes a desperate cry. I watch you, my dear, and I know that you have been strong for so long. You have carried the pains, the anguish, and the challenges with courage. But now, there is something that calls for a pause. The body, in its wisdom, never fails to warn. What you have been ignoring, or perhaps minimizing, is already time to be heard. The mind may try to convince itself that all is well, that it is just another day, but the wisdom that overflows from heaven sees more than that. A deep care for yourself is not selfishness, it is an act of preservation and love. To consult someone to seek answers is not a sign of weakness, but of divine wisdom. Beloved daughter, there are times when silence is not blessing, but a disguise for impending danger. Your heart, your mind, your soul are connected to something greater than you imagine. Every pain, every symptom, every change you experience is not a fluke. They are divine messages that ask to be recognized. And I, in my place of heavenly observation, tell you, do not let fear paralyze you, but let discernment guide your steps. Seek the help that is offered to you. You are not alone, you never have been. Care is part of healing, and healing is part of your destiny. I know that in many times you feel vulnerable, small in the face of the whirlwind of responsibilities and pressures of life. But allow yourself a moment of pause, where you can stop and listen to what your body and spirit are saying. Do not ignore the signs. They are not only physical, but also spiritual. Your emotions, your thoughts, and your physical body are all intertwined in a cosmic dance that you, without even realizing it, conduct every day. And when something goes out of time, it's a sign that something needs to be adjusted. It is not weakness to seek help, it is courage. Sometimes you need to remember that it's not about being unbeatable, but about being careful with yourself. The fear of being vulnerable, of exposing yourself, of allowing others to see your weaknesses, is a weight that you often carry. But, darling, it is in the recognition of your vulnerability that your true strength lies. True strength is not in not falling, but in knowing how to get up when necessary. Don't let resistance blind you to the urgent signs that are presenting themselves. Healing comes with the wisdom to act at the right time. On your journey, you've already made tough choices, braved storms, and overcome battles that many can't even imagine. But the real victory comes when you choose to take care of yourself with the same intensity with which you take care of others. The world often demands so much of you that your own well-being takes a back seat. But heavenly wisdom calls you to a new moment. Allow yourself to stop, listen, seek the help you need. There is power in recognizing the need for care. There is no shame in being human. There is no shame in seeking the necessary help. You have already walked along crooked roads, and now it is time to listen to the divine call for you to recover. What is inside you deserves to be taken care of. Your body, your mind, your soul, all aspects of who you are, deserve to be respected and cared for. It is not only your mind that needs rest, but also your body. It is not only your body that needs healing, but your soul. Each of these parts of you deserves to be restored and strengthened, for only then can you continue to be the light that you are to others. There is a great purpose within you, beloved daughter, and it is necessary that you preserve yourself so that you can fulfill your mission. The heavenly vision sees the greatness you carry, but it also sees the weight you carry without asking for help. Sometimes you need to look within yourself and realize that in order to remain an instrument of light for others, you also need to be cared for. The balance between giving and receiving is essential so that the flame of your light never goes out. And the consultation I'm telling you about is not only for the physical, it's for the spirit as well. It is an act of faith to trust that by seeking the help you need, you are not only protecting yourself, but also preparing yourself to serve more powerfully and clearly. Heaven, in its infinite wisdom, knows that your journey is not lonely, and that at every step, you are guided and protected. Every choice to take care of yourself is a decision to connect with this divine protection. When you choose to seek help, you are in tune with the greater plan for your life. Nothing happens by chance. Daughter, there are times that are called urgent for you to take action. It's not about a drama, but about a wisdom that asks you to act now. Do not postpone, Do not leave for tomorrow what can be solved today. Heaven watches you and says, it's time to act. What you have ignored in your body, in your emotions, in your mind, is a divine sign that the time to seek healing has come. Do not wait until the pain becomes unbearable. Relief is at your fingertips. It only takes you to reach out your hand to receive it.
What you need is no longer a secret.
It is already being revealed to you, through feelings, signs, even in the words of those around you. But you, with your wisdom, need to recognize this and take the necessary step. Healing is in your hands, but it's also in the hands of those who can help you. There is no shame in opening your heart, in asking for help, in seeking guidance. The path of healing is illuminated by those who walk beside you, and heaven is here to support you in every decision. You are stronger than you think, but true strength does not lie in carrying everything alone. The real strength is knowing that there are times when you need to ask for help. In every act of caring for yourself, you strengthen your journey, and your purpose becomes clearer. Heaven knows what you need, and it's calling you to action. The step you take today will be the foundation for tomorrow. Do not underestimate the urgency of listening to the signals. The transformation begins now, with the decision to take care of yourself. Your future depends on what you do in the present. Every choice you make for your well-being now echoes in what you will be a few years from now. You are not only a strong woman, you are a wise woman. Wisdom is what guides you, and she is inviting you now to make the choice to seek the care that your body and spirit ask for. And when you do, you will not only be restoring your health, but also preparing the ground for the fulfillment of your heavenly mission. Now is the time to act, and you are ready. I bless you in every step you take, beloved daughter, and I know that with divine help you will make the right decisions. The path to healing is illuminated, and you are not alone. May heavenly wisdom guide you always. There is something pulsing within you, something that creeps into the silence of your loneliest hours, a call that you may have tried to ignore or minimize. This call is not a distant echo, but a soft voice that comes from within, asking you to look more closely at what has been neglected. There is no escaping the fact that you are being asked to take an important step, a step that, as simple as it may seem, brings with it a quiet revolution in your life. This step can be the beginning of the transformation that you want so much, but for this, it is necessary to act with courage. Sometimes life calls for a moment of introspection, a pause that you have been avoiding, afraid to face. There is a tendency to keep busy, to seek distractions so as not to face what really needs attention. But know, my dear, that there is no greater force than recognizing the right time to stop. The moment to stop is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. It is when you allow yourself to pause that you can clearly hear what needs to be done. The time for denial is running out, and the truth needs to be revealed. When you seek to ignore the signals of your body and mind, there is something in you that begins to lose balance. You can try to disguise it, try to carry on, but something inside you knows that change is necessary. And what you don't see is that this change is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. This is the key to unlocking the next chapter of your life. What is in front of you is not an abyss, but a door that opens onto a new path, where care and attention to yourself are the foundations for what is to come. There is immense power in the moment of revelation, the instant you recognize what needs to be done. And when that happens, something magical unfolds. The universe conspires in favor of those who allow themselves to listen, who allow themselves to stop and reflect. Make no mistake, dear, the search for help is not a burden, it is an invitation to rebirth. It is an invitation to be stronger, more whole, more able to give the world what you have best. Do not underestimate the power of recognizing your own vulnerability, for therein lies your strength. You are a woman made of dreams, of courage, of vibrant soul. But don't forget, even stars need a break to regenerate. What is happening within you, what you have felt, is not unimportant. This is more than a simple discomfort, more than something fleeting. Heaven calls you to a moment of revelation, and you need not fear this journey. She is the key to unlocking a new cycle of healing and abundance. More than ever, you are being prepared for it. Every decision you make now is a reflection of where you will be tomorrow. The path that opens before you is illuminated, but it requires you to walk with intention. It is not just about reacting to what is urgent, but about taking the lead in what your body and spirit ask for. There is a force within you that, when triggered, has the power to change the course of your life in surprising ways. And this power is not external, it is already inside you, waiting to be triggered at the right moment. Now is the time. Fear of the unknown may be strong, but the light of truth and wisdom will always shine brighter when you choose to walk toward what is revealed to you. What you are feeling is not a signal to stop, but to move forward with awareness. It is not about running away from pain or discomfort, but about facing them with the confidence that what lies ahead is much more than you imagine. The universe will not leave you in darkness. He guides you, sustains you, and prepares you for the great revelation that is about to happen. In many moments of life, the answers we seek are so close to us that they become almost imperceptible. You have been looking around for solutions, but the greatest teaching comes from within. By looking at yourself with compassion, by listening to the needs of your body, your mind, your spirit, you begin to align with a truth that was already waiting for you. The answers are not outside you. They reveal themselves the moment you allow yourself to see and listen with an open heart. Don't underestimate the power of now. What is happening to you right now is not a fluke. Everything fits perfectly, and even the signs you have received and tried to ignore are part of a great divine plan. What you are about to discover, what you are about to receive, is more than physical healing. It is a profound renewal of all that you are. Heaven is ready to give you what you need most, but this will only be possible when you allow yourself to recognize what is already happening within you. By taking this step, by seeking the necessary care, you align yourself with something much greater than you imagine. What seems small or insignificant now turns out to be the greatest act of wisdom and courage. The simple gesture of giving yourself the attention you need opens the doors to a transformation that goes beyond the physical. It is the healing of the soul, the spirit, the essence. What is happening to you is a reflection of something much bigger and much deeper, and you are ready to embrace it with your whole being. As you walk through this journey of self-knowledge and care, the doors that were closed begin to open. What you imagine to be an internal battle becomes a process of clarity and understanding. You will begin to realize that every step you take towards self-care not only improves your health, but strengthens your connection to the divine. Heaven is guiding you in every choice, in every movement, and every day, its light becomes more intense, brighter. Dear child, the light you carry in yourself is the key to your own healing. Don't let fear or insecurities hold you back. What you are going through now is only part of the process, but what is coming is the blossoming of a new cycle. A cycle of healing, renewal, power. Every moment you spend taking care of yourself brings you closer to the woman you were born to be. And this woman, beloved daughter, is immensely powerful. If you are tired of carrying everything on your own, it is time to allow divine help to enter your life fully. It's not about being saved, but about opening up to the fullness of who you really are. Heaven watches you with tenderness and love, waiting for you to accept the gifts that are already within your reach. Every action you take towards your own care is a sign that you are ready for something greater. What you receive now will be the reflection of your courage in allowing yourself to be cared for. Your journey is about to transform from a solitary quest into a path illuminated by those around you. It is not a journey of healing, but a journey of self-discovery. Each layer you take away from yourself brings you closer to the truth of who you are and what you were meant to be. And in doing so, you begin to align yourself with the universe in a perfect dance of wisdom and grace. Heaven is smiling on you, beloved daughter, because you are seeing the strength that comes from within you, the one that is now ready to expand and shine even more. There is more to you than you may realize at this moment. What awaits you is something great, and every decision you make now will be like a key that unlocks the gate to a bright future. Your purpose is being revealed, step by step, and every moment of care you devote to yourself is an investment in what you are yet to become. Do not fear what is to come, because heaven is in your favor and the healing journey is only the beginning of a profound transformation. My beloved, I deeply thank you for having opened your heart to hear these words that heaven has reserved especially for you. Your moment of transformation is just beginning, and know that you are accompanied by a greater force with every step you take. Your courage to listen, to seek, and to care for yourself is worthy of celebration, and we are here to continue that journey with you. Now I ask you to confirm receipt of this message with the number 333. This number is a sign that you are aligned with the angels, ready to move forward on the path of healing and renewal. Also, be sure to join our channel by subscribing and activating the notifications bell. Keep an eye on the upcoming messages the angels have for you in the upcoming videos. They will be essential for your growth and for the strengthening of your path. Be attentive, dear, because the best is yet to come. May heavenly peace surround you in every moment of this journey.